to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Then stop feeling sorry for yourself and live up to her example.
So much for a shoulder to cry on.
Everybody loses people they care about. Tears don't change that.
Don't worry. Any tears I had just froze up.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just...
He's not here.
Are there...
A house.
Okay, then take...
I guess.
I need to see Olin.
Okay.
Construction work going on day and night on my street. How am I supposed to get a good night's rest?
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl, is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his blood for blood? Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
If you wander in the outlying stuff.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
Don't act like this isn't... Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for... A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Redridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Sun King Avad should end their
You
rebellion.
there! Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? Someone... You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me.
Tell me about the robbery.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lanthorn.
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to... And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't...
I'll see what I can do about...
Have a word with my steward, and listen. All I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword.
Time is treated.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters. Drops of blood leading away.
Damn it. Poor feet.
All right.
You're an Outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad.
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent. If you bring me the...
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, each fluid in its... But which vessel was used for which? I have to know.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of...
So you're interested...
More than interested. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. Yes, trade quickly. I will leave you to... What do my tired eyes see? A hunter, surely.
More blood.
Come, talk to me a moment.
This place. Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
The guard, not the town
Is
crier.
that some kind of
My
spice?
mother says I should keep quiet. What? I'm just a kid.
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad. You're looking for artifacts?
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have...
Tell me more about these
simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe to... Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them. If you have any.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Some say they're a Doesn't matter if you're...
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Children laughed at me.
The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
I suppose it's time to go back to work.
Did someone run past you?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it!
Most Karja wouldn't know which end of the hammer to hold if you gave them.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Get into the Outlands and a machine will get you.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe?
I can prove it. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Greetings.
Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, there's plenty of work here.
Every other town or village pales in comparison to Meridian.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Carja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Carja rituals to Carja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian...
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effect. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back...
No, but it can.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
The Nora always kept to themselves. Can't imagine they'll change their minds now, after all this.
Good day.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
The Nora's sacred lands are soaked in blood. The sun shall reveal their fate.
I prefer the one about the sun.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Naman told me about.
You won't get in there. That dry...
I can be persuasive. But what does an os...
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years.
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Carja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest...
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Oseram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been meant for... Turn away, child.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. True, our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak.
So the Karja have become impure.
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a Sun King.
And how many more would the mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun...
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You believe in the old regime, but not enough to die for it or be exiled. That's some conviction.
Heathen.
Then stop me from bringing in the Oseram.
I cannot.
I thought so.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Can't get a wink of sleep. Bought my bed from a Karja. Just like them, I'm sure you can find better company. I miss Mainspring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. Well-paid work. Decent liquor.
Sun and shadow. It's Honora.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
To see one of those.
I'm tired of being tired, that's for sure.
Saving these for the trail.
So much to worry about. Sunfall, machines, shards.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, he was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that...
How?
I knew you were going to say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire, but be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of
Save these for the trail.
forget about the Sundown. All these fancy decorations everywhere. It's downright embarrassing.
Metal pot here, good prices, fair prices.
Got these good.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Hunter.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. These aren't good.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are?
I know culture.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head. If you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
Shard just to look.
Scroungers?
Take
what
a look
kind
at these
of
wares.
Are you trying to attract?
These aren't good.
Agreed.
I don't...
Check out these wares.
Should be out there fighting machines, not pacing around
Would you like
here.
to buy something today? I've got all the best goods here.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Is it just me, or do Carja people...
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
Machines.
What kind of machine?
A Ravager. By the Sun, Howick. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but...
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his...
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants.
I'll see what I can do.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Take a look at these
You'll regret
wares.
not stopping when you're in the thick of it. The city, and I can't find what I'm looking for.
Take a look at these wares.
They're necessities. Check out these wares.
Fine goods for a fair... Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
Would you like to buy something today?
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one.
Of course, of course.
The price you have to pay. The Snap Mall.
It won't sell for...
I have an imagine.
Given this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
Oh, wonderful.
Watch out for the Oseram. By the sun, I'm hoping for a better day tomorrow.
Sweat. Not even working a forge.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honor.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it anymore.
Can't believe Ursa's gone. Even dead, the bastard Jiran finds ways to make us suffer.
Don't pass up these goods.
Genuine craftsmanship. You can't.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to... Sorry, I have no news that would interest you.
these will keep. Finish you in one.
Help! I want to see the sun rise again! Please get help! Help! I don't want to die away from Meridian!
Try to run.
Let me live, please!
She's going up. That's one way to run.
No! No! Please help!
I'm gonna scatter you.
Please! Praise the sun every day! Someone! Anyone! Help! unlocked me from death's grasp. Thank you. You there. Yes, come here. By the sun, I owe you a debt. Please, take this.
Stocking up. This must be Ronamon's family estate. I wonder what made these machines attack without warning. This'll do nicely. I need to get in there and look at that thing.
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me. I think everyone else is dead.
There's something in the workshop I need to look at. Do you know how to get in?
Our Chamberlain has a key. It's probably still on him. Oh, the poor man. He served my father for 16 years.
Tell me what happened when the machines attacked.
There were screams. I came running. The Ravager ripped through the... I heard him kill a Watcher. Then, blasts from the Ravager's cannon.
He saved your life.
And I'll never be able to thank him.
Do you have any idea where the machines came from, or why they attacked so suddenly?
We've been seeing more and more machines around here every year. That's why my father... But they've never attacked like this before.
Stay here.
I will. I need to take a moment with my father.
This must be the Chamberlain's remains. Dorati. Yes, here's the key. That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines. Okay, that should cut the signal. But someone put this here to call in the machines and kill everyone on the estate. I found a lure. I think someone...
Ranaman. My brother.
It was Ranaman who begged me to come. He needs...
We can't let him. That murderous snake.
Can't let me do what, sister? Claim my inheritance?
We shared a creche, murderer. Have you no honor?
Oh, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself, don't you?
Looks like we're introduced.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his Take this. I hope it will help you in your travels.
Machines. This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark. Just stay out of their way for now. must be this fire. It's huge.
good to be free of the city. You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave the story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Carja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory. You have my thanks, Hunter.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests. Oh.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.